So this is an article I found from the New York Times about the second person in the world ever to have been cured of HIV. And Adam Castillejo, he's from London, he actually had cancer and HIV at the same time. And he had lymphoma, and so he received a bone marrow transplant for his lymphoma. And the bone marrow transplant was not intended to treat his HIV, but it actually turned out that the bone marrow donor, had a mutation that made immune cells impervious to the virus. And so the transplant essentially rewrote Castillejo's immune system so that he is now HIV free, which is pretty amazing. And so some social justice issues that relate back to our class here are, first off, there is a question of race. Because he's Latino, Castillejo was told that it would be difficult to find a genetically compatible match as a bone marrow donor. They ended up finding a German donor who was a match, so he didn't need another Latino or Latina donor like the doctors may have assumed. But this kind of connects back to when we talked in class with Dr. House Michelle about how, contrary to common assumptions, you can't identify someone's race by their genes always accurately. Yet people still widely assume a biological basis of race, and while these doctors may have been right about the challenge in finding a bone marrow donor for a Latino man, obviously I'm not a doctor, so I don't claim to know how that works, it's important to consider the possibility that even doctors may sometimes give in to assumptions that might not be 100% true, and I can't help but wonder if that may have happened here. Additionally, there's also a question of gender. Although this is fantastic news and may pave the way for future HIV treatments, it might take some time until treatments like this are available for women. According to this article right here that I found while doing research for my Be the Change letter, less than 25% of HIV and AIDS clinical trial participants are women, and the two people cured of HIV in the world so far are both men. Additionally, in a lot of cases, women are still not even allowed to participate in clinical trials, and so this is a huge problem that makes me worry that success stories like this, like that of Castillejo, might be exclusive to men for the foreseeable future. I'm very happy for this man, and this is wonderful, incredible news, but issues of women's health are still worth worrying about because there might be some inequity there.